The San Pedro River begins in Cananea, Mexico, running north past the border and onto the Gila River and eventually into the Colorado River near Yuma, Arizona. Life magazine gave the San Pedro the title of one of America's last great places, and Congress established the San Pedro Riparian National Conservation Area to protect it. The cottonwood trees that line the San Pedro near the border add to its beauty, but have been used for decades as cover for migrants and smugglers. With the new Trump border wall came plans to place a wall across the San Pedro River.
Worries over wildlife at the southwest border after the Supreme Court cleared the way for the Trump administration to use Pentagon money for fencing to cut off the flow of illegal immigration. Now, some of that border fencing and wall could be built right here in southern Arizona. KOLD News 13's Melissa Egan joining us now. Melissa, you spoke to local conservation groups today. They're obviously concerned about this.
Dan, they are very concerned about construction they say could start as early as next week, if nothing by the courts. That wall, they say, will forever change the landscape of the desert without doing a thing for national security. A sprawling landscape from Sonora to southern Arizona.
The U.S.-Mexico border is one of the most biodiverse regions in the entire country.
The San Pedro, the last free-flowing river in the southwest.
There's just no way to put a man-made wall across the river and expect that it's going to stay, and it would be devastating for the river, the hydrology, and the animals that use the river.
As plans for the wall appeared imminent, an event was planned to protest.
A halt to construction across the San Pedro River and the San Pedro Riparian National Conservation Area.
In 1988, 31 years ago, after more than 10 years of public campaigns and political horse trading, the endangered San Pedro Riparian Area was given federal legal protection in a bill passed by a Republican Congress and signed into law by President Reagan. Now, another president is trying to override dozens of laws and regulations, including the law that created the San Pedro Riparian Area.
Water is life. Protect the river. Water is life.
Now, right now, the Border Patrol is pulling out all the stops. There you go. All the stops to build the wall.
Right now, 150 miles west of here, bulldozers are toppling over 200-year-old saguaro cactuses to build the border wall at Oregon Pine National Monument. Just to our east, a few dozen miles to the east of here, Border Patrol is sucking up millions of gallons of precious desert groundwater to mix concrete for the border wall they're building there.
My name is Glenn Spencer. Even though I have long advocated for strong border security, I was asked to speak to the Hands Across the River rally. I will explain why later. 4 years ago, I said that Donald Trump was wrong about the border wall. He was pushing a wall, a way to do something, not what needs to be done. He was selling the idea of a wall, not border security. This is good marketing, but not good resource shepherding. I was asked by Hands Across the River to say what I thought about the San Pedro River situation. This is what I told them. I live right on the border. There is a 5-mile wide wall, exactly like the 18-foot wall President Trump is installing in many areas. It has been there for 10 years. At least 2 or 3 times a week, I see Border Patrol searching in my neighborhood on the ground and in helicopters for people who have got past that wall. My backyard overlooks the spot where the river crosses the border. There is a 1/4 mile gap in the wall at the river before an older border fence continues to the east. I understand the gap is there to account for the river and monsoon flooding. A Border Patrol agent sits in his/her vehicle at the river border to watch that 1/4 mile gap 24/7. Sitting at one spot in a car doesn't make for vigilance. Can your head be on a swivel for 8 hours? When playing Frisbee with Luke as Skywalker, I often take photos of helicopters flying racetrack patterns above the San Pedro. People got past the agent. Border Patrol is planning to build a wall in that 1/4 mile gap. Regardless of the plan, agents will still be needed. Can we solve the problem without building a wall? Yes. We could put the agent's head on a swivel by showing where to look. Technology exists that can detect whether a person is walking 500 feet away.
People read.
It can do this all along the border. So, when a person approaches from the south, an alarm goes off pointing to the spot so the agents can move into position to prevent entry. I am talking about sidearm, seismic detection and ranging mechanism, a system I invented. Similar technologies, such as photonic, are also available. Sidearm uses this sensor. It's called a pod. It has a detection range of 500 feet. Pods are attached to a buried cable that connects up to 20 pods at a time, or 5 miles. Within seconds, an alarm gives the type of intruder and location, up to 2 minutes before a human can reach the border. Enough time for an agent to travel more than 1 mile. The algorithm could launch a drone to intercept and track suspects.
People read. People read. People read. People read. People read. People read. People read.
Sidearm has been under development for 9 years. It has been tested very close to the river using thermal cameras. Images of wildlife, including deer, javelina, and mountain lion, are incredible. Sidearm or photonic can be installed at a tiny fraction of the cost of a wall. Sidearm is buried in pipe and cannot be cut. It is solar powered and waterproofed. An agent's phone can give an alert when and where to look for intruders, whether at one spot or many. Updates occur once a second. I would be happy to answer any questions.